What's up, Knights? Welcome to this video. Today is the day. I'm telling you all today is the day I'm going to be on Fox News' live stream called The Post to talk about my book, Frederick the One-Legged Goose. I'm going to take you all along with me as much as I can, so check out the rest of this day. Okay, so first things first, we got the drip today. We got this nice little outfit. We got the nice blue shirt with the sleeves rolled up, the gold watch, a money exchange, and we got the slacks. I'm going to have some nice dress shoes on later. That's what we got going. This is the outfit for today for Fox News. This is the outfit. Let's go. I like it. I was going to wear my shirt with the white shirt with the blue stripes, but the blue stripes don't really show up on camera. They show up as gray, and I'm not trying to look like that. I'm trying to look blue to make my eyes pop. Folks, you got to do that kind of stuff. You got to find clothing that makes features of you pop more. That's going to help you in the long run in life. Trust me on that. All right, folks, just pulled up to Fox News here in Dallas, fixing to walk inside this building. Can't really see much of it, but fixing to walk inside, do this interview for The Post, Fox News live stream, The Post. We're fixing to go up here and do this interview. I just got done paying for parking because I couldn't see anyone in their security section to let me through the gates. So I said, you know what, it's cool. I'll pay for parking. I'll pay for the entire day. So in case I want to walk around town a little bit afterwards, I know my car's safe. So always be prepared. Don't give me an option to do 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm like, well, I don't know how long I'm really going to be here. I'm assuming I'm only going to be here for like 30 minutes, but just in case, I paid for extra parking. Just be on the safe side. You never know. Now I have the freedom to do what I want afterwards. I don't have to worry about my vehicles. And that is something that when you've been told before, that is an amazing feeling to have, to know that, okay, my car's safe. I'm in a place I don't know and my car is safe. It's very important. Anyway, I'm a bit nervous right now. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm a bit nervous. I'm fixing to be on Fox talking about my book, Frederick the One-Legged Goose. I am a bit nervous. I'm excited. I need to be in there in 14 minutes, but I'm going to walk in there in 4 minutes so I can be there a little extra early. You never know what they might need. So, I will catch y'all here in a little bit, man. Maybe we go up here and talk to some people real fast. Perfect.
Welcome back. A North Texas author wants to promote inclusion, acceptance, and disability awareness. He's doing it with the help of a goose named Frederick. Joining us right now, author Ryan Revere Ritter. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Your book has great reviews. Why did you want to write a book?
So the original reason I started writing Frederick, so I knew that a kid when I used to live, he was suffering through cancer at the time. Thank God he survived. You know, he beat cancer. He was 3 years old, so it was a very rough journey for him.
Yeah.
And when he started going through treatment for it, he was losing his hair, and I could tell he had a lot of emotions about not looking like his friends anymore, a lot of uncertainties. So I was like, this kid needs some sort of resources. He doesn't have any resources available to him, so that's what gave me the idea of writing a book. Finding a artist to draw it, that took about a couple weeks, but it took about 2 months to get all the...
I need a goose. And you can see there's a whole bunch of coloring pages too. Why do that?
I always find that for kids to learn You need to make it fun.
Yeah.
It has to be
Yeah.
fun for kids. I want them to get a little bit more out of the book than just, a book. I have a couple more
Really?
books I'm working on, including a second Frederick book called Frederick's
Oh.
Hop.
Do you have kids?
I do not have any kids
You don't?
myself. No,
Well, I will tell you, you clearly are a children's author. The reviews calling it heartfelt and compassionate. The reaction that you've gotten is great. How do you feel about that?
I love the feedback I'm getting from just the community and people online, and I've had people approach me wanting to get autographed copies of the book. So that just
Wow.
fills my heart full of joy. People tell me that their kids love it. They're asking for it at bedtime.
Ryan Revere Ritter, the book again is titled Frederick the One-Legged Goose. Thank you so much
Wonderful.
for being with
Thank
us.
you.
We
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
it.
All right, so it's been a crazy day, y'all. It's been a crazy day. So being on Fox News, like, holy crap, that was so much fun. It was such a crazy experience. I was so nervous at first. Honestly, like when I was leaving the house, I was so nervous. I didn't realize I was nervous. I was compartmentalizing. And there goes the dogs roughhousing. I was compartmentalizing. I'm me walking here so we don't hear them going crazy. I was compartmentalizing so well that I didn't realize I was nervous until I saw a bunch of sweat appearing. I'm like, oh wow, I'm actually nervous about this. I didn't realize I was. So I compartmentalized that again until I got there. I got there, had a little mini realization, oh crap, I'm fixing to be on the news. Fixing to be on the news. And I was cool after that though. I was cool. I walk up to the front door, try to open it, it doesn't open. I see a button, I press it. Security guard comes out and hollers at me through the intercom. He's like, hey, what can I do for you, sir? I'm like, hello, I'm here for the 10:30 interview. My name is Ryan. I'm the author. And they're like, oh, come on in. I opened the door. I walked in. The next thing I know, I'm sitting there with some more people start coming in. And then one other group come in, the people for this hospital called Scottish Rite, or Scottish Rites, which help disabled kids. They're a hospital for disabled kids, like cerebral palsy and limb amputation, stuff like that. Like, that is amazing. They're there with their dog, the hospital dog that helps the kids, make it through the kind of traumatic stuff. And I thought it was amazing. I told them about my book, gave them my contact info because I think about using my book in their hospital. That's freaking awesome. I'm excited about that. And then after that, I just kind of chilled until they called me back there. I went back there, talked to the producer for a little while, then jumped onto the actual main stage of the Fox News live stream called The Post. And I'm telling y'all, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. I kept my composure very well. I limited the amount of times I said and well. Because a lot of times we say these things without realizing we're saying them. I was really paying attention to that. I wanted to give off the right appearance. That's something we all should think about. We should think about what kind of appearance are we giving to the world. Right? We're constantly saying, we're buying time. We're not sure of ourselves. We're not confident. Doesn't matter if we're actually confident or not. It gives off the appearance of not confident about what we're saying or that we don't know what we're saying. So I limited all those, including the word well, because that's the word I use the most. Well, y'all hear me say that all the time, probably. I limited those. I stayed very professional. I sat in a very masculine frame, which is very important too for on-camera stuff. And I gave my piece. I answered the questions. I stirred the interview as they were stirring it, and it was a blast. It was such a great experience that I'm so happy I got to be a part of, and I cannot wait for the next on-air interview. Because that was so much fun. Honestly, it was. Just sitting there talking about Frederick, the One-Legged Goose, why I wrote it. And actually, today is the first time I've ever publicly talked about why I wrote the book. And that was crazy. So I'm going to show, either I already showed you or I'm fixing to show you some clips of that interview. And if you want to watch the whole interview, just type in Fox News, The Post on Google. It will pop up the actual website and you can find the interview. And you'll see something about One-Legged Goose in the title, and that's how you know it's my interview. So check that out. And everyone go get a copy of Frederick the One-Legged Goose off Amazon, because it is an amazing, amazing story and it needs to be heard. After all that, we're going to pivot to the rest of the day real fast. After all that amazing interview in the middle of downtown Dallas, just a great experience. Me and my fiance, yeah, I didn't know about that yet. Me and my fiance went over to Twisted Root. We got ourselves some burgers. They were amazing, delicious. After that, I went over to my aunt's house, got my old laptop out of my old room when I was staying over there because I need that to create a website and some business cards for me being an author. And then after that, I went over to the cider bar and drank some cider, talked to the barkeep there about me possibly becoming certified to work there. Extremely part-time. Just for, shits and giggles, get some free drinks, just for fun. Honestly, experiences. What is life without experience? Right? What is life without experience? It is dull. It is nothing. We need to stack experience as much as possible. And that experience I am more than willing to contribute to and experience and be a part of from time to time. And then also, the barkeep also mentioned he kind of wants to help me with some of the minute details on a few of my artworks for my new book, The King of the Two Stars. It's adding like blades of grass and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, I will take all the help I can get. All the help I can get. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with accepting help. Y'all gotta know this. There's nothing wrong with accepting help. I have a trouble with accepting help. Like the other day, I have a leg infection, like an infection in my leg right now that I don't know if it was ingrown hair or a boil or a spider bite. I think it was a spider bite, honestly. I got infected, and I refused to let my fiance help me bandage it. And we had a whole conversation about it, and I was like, okay, you're right. I should allow you to help me more. I'm just so used to helping other people and not receiving help. So used to taking care of myself. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It is okay to accept help. I should do this more. That's something I'm going to start working on more right now. Thanks to that conversation with her, I am working on that more because we all have to realize where we need to grow, and that's where I need to grow. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to continue growing. I need you to grow how you need to grow. Nice. Grow how you need to grow. Keep living that no bull lifestyle, and don't do no damn bull. Catch you on the next video. Go pick up a copy of Frederick the One-Legged Goose. Go watch my interview on Fox News, and I'll see y'all next time.